This episode is brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA and WNBA. The new Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are built different. How? Take the Audio Magic Eraser tool. It helps block out distracting crowd noise so your play-by-play commentary sounds crystal clear. The only phone engineered by Google brings out the audio you care about so your videos sound as crisp as they look. Learn more at googlestore.com/pixelnba. Audio Magic Eraser requires Google Photos app. May not work on all audio elements.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I don't know why I do this to myself every year. It's really upsetting when now that I have the next gen console, it's just really upsetting that I have to pay full price plus an additional $10 to play NBA 2K22. Now, every year when these games come out, I end up playing them. Alright, I end up getting mad. I end up getting frustrated. Like, I don't want to play this game. I want to take it right back up to GameStops as soon as I play it. Like, I've played a wide variety of games. I've been playing video games ever since I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. Alright? I've played on the Nintendo 64, I've played on the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. I remember there was a time when I went over to my friend's house. I remember playing on his GameCube for a little bit. Of course, I played on PC. I've played wide variety of games. Meaning that I've been playing rated E games, rated teen games, rated M games, alright? The only games I haven't played is rated AO. But I remember watching, I remember watching the G4 special. Shout out to G4, but I remember them guys used to talk on video games a lot. And that's how I found out about AO video games. But I've played a lot, alright? I've played shooting games, racing games, sport games, all different types of video games. Now, I've never in my life have played a series, even back in the day when Call of Duty was, kind of was going through its phase of being, horrible and stuff. Or at least when I was going through my phase where I hated Call of Duty. Like, I don't think I've ever had a hatred for video games like I have the 2K video games. I am like, bro, I wish I can make it up. I wish I can make up the hatred that I have for the 2K. Like, I played, so to overall explain to you guys, so the night prior, I've been thinking on getting 2K22 and stuff, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out tomorrow. I'm gonna get it. So, tomorrow comes. I go and I'm at GameStops buying the game. I walk past all of these different stores. In fact, I actually I could have just kept walking further down the mall, right? Further down the mall, could have got me some new shoes. I could have went over to Zoomies, could have got me some t-shirts and a hoodie probably. Could have went into Kohl's, see what kind of clothes they had in there. I usually don't shop at Kohl's, but there's been times where I went in there and seen that they have some good clothes. But anyways, I went past all of these stores, alright? I ignored all of these different stores to go into GameStops to buy NBA 2K22 for the next gen consoles, because I have the Xbox Series X, right? I go, get the game, buy it, alright? Had some birthday money left over. So overall, I used that money, used some of my own money, and then eventually, went back home, started downloading the game, waited. They said it was going to be a 90 gigabyte download. So I waited a little bit. Eventually, the game was done downloading. So I started up my stream. And by the way, this stream will be posted onto my gaming channel. So you guys will be able to see, my first NBA 2K22 stream and stuff. Or just me playing the game for the first time. So at first, I was enjoying it. If you watch that stream, you see where I was running around exploring the map. It was buggy and glitchy and all that crap. But I was still exploring, enjoying it and things. I seen Jake from State Farm because for some odd reason he's in the video game. So I see all of that. I make my character instead of like just going ahead and just building whatever. I built the character from YouTube. So I was watching videos on like best like NBA 2K builds, did that, and I'm thinking, okay, like I'm gonna have a better experience because I'm listening to people that actually play this game. They know these builds, they know about this stuff. So I did that. I started played the combine, horrible. So I was like, I'm frustrated at this point because I'm like, why is it that they have it where the controls in that is just so dumb? Like, fam, have it where we're pressing, like, they need to make NBA 2K kind of like realistic, but with arcade controls. Because what you guys got going on right now, it's like, it ain't it. It's not it at all. You guys got a halfway broken game with Mortal Kombat controls. Like, you got where a person has to press all these different buttons and do all these different things. And it's like, fam, ain't nobody asking for all of that. You know, like, my thing is this. When I play a video game, like when I play a racing game, right? I'm not going to put it on the hardest difficulty because I know I'm going to lose, right? I don't have no fast equipped cars to do. So as the time progresses on, when I'm like overall lapping cars and stuff, because that's the experience I think everybody wants to have. Now, yes, if you want to challenge yourself, you very well can do that, okay? The beauty of buying your own video games is that you're allowed to do whatever you want to do, right? Right? So my thing is this. If I play a video game, or if I want to have an experience that I like, I don't want to have a bad experience every single time I play a video game. And I don't think the developers behind 2K can understand that. You know, they're not the ones playing the game. We're the ones playing the game on a regular basis. All those guys got to just do is smile, stand in front of some cameras, stand in front of some billboards promoting 2K, and them guys is getting paid. Paid. So, at the end of the day, that's all they got to do. Us, on the other hand, the gamers, the YouTubers, the people that's going to be putting money into this game, like the whole 2K community, outside of the developers, we're the ones funding this game to still continue. But I guarantee, I promise you, if everybody in the 2K, community were to just be like, I'm done with this game, I'm not playing anymore, this game is stupid, the devs don't listen to nobody, we keep asking for, overall better gameplay and just something different. If everybody were to stop playing this game, like starting today, right? Just everything was just at zero. Then that's when the developers would be like, we're sorry, we didn't, we're going to listen to you guys now. Because at this time, now their jobs are in jeopardy. So at the end of the day, I think that's the only way possible for 2K devs to actually do something with that game that's different, that's going to make it better, is by on getting to a point where they almost lose their jobs. It sucks to say that, and it's messed up to say that, but how do you think a person feels when they keep every year giving you guys money, thinking that they're paying for a different game? This one seemed worse than last year's. I'm saying, at least with last year's, my character is making shots. He was doing his thing. He was bad, but he was still doing his thing. And with this one, my character, it honestly feels like I'm playing 2K for the first time. You would think you know the controls, you know what to do, you understand. I don't get it. You make it where the person is so dog water, bruh. When they start playing that game, there is not one person in NBA history, okay, that sucks. They can't practice, they can't play games, they can't play in the G League, they can't play in high school, college. There's not one person, okay, in NBA history, alright, or just in basketball history where they have played the game of basketball in front of people or by themselves, alright, have been trash, has had an overall rating of whatever, 60, and still continues to play till this day. No. I guarantee and I promise you that everybody that gets into the NBA has to have, if we're going to be talking overalls, they're going to have at least like a 70 or an 80. You ain't getting into the NBA by doing the 60. They're going to look at you like, nah, this dude's clowning around. If you played how like they overall start you off in 2K where you're just honestly just trash, just straight up just hot dog water trash, right? If you start off like that, do you think that you're going to be able to get you an NBA contract? The way that you start off playing in that game. Maybe with some people, they understand the physics, the controls, everything that there needs to know about 2K. And that's maybe my problem. I just got to play more of it. But that leads all the way back to what I was talking about in the beginning. Every time when I play that game, I feel anger. I feel so much rage and anger in me. I'm like, I should not feel like that, bro. I shouldn't. Like, how I felt when playing Fallout 3, how I was scared to play that game for the longest, and still kind of scared till this day. That, but anger. Like, I honestly, I would, like, that's a game I wouldn't even, NBA 2K is a game I wouldn't even want to receive for free. Like, that's how bad it is. I don't even want that game if it was free, if it was given to me. That's like, bro, and that's like, I'm saying, like, why? And that's the thing where I'm like with 2K, speaking of 2K being free, you're having people paying $69.99 if they have the next gen consoles, or $59.99 for the last gen consoles. You got people spending full price, okay? Full price for these games. And they're not even finished. I'm playing NBA 2K22 and there's so many bugs with that game. Bro, when Call of Duty comes out, there's like, yeah, there's bugs in there and stuff, still playable. When any other game comes out, bugs in it, still playable. Eventually, they update it, and you will, as the game is updating, you will notice a dramatic change in your gameplay. You will. So my thing is that if you guys actually sat down, took the time to focus on your guys' game, to focus on making it better, you guys would probably have a better game. But everybody is just catching on to how shady this company is. This is a casino game. It's not no actual video game. This is a casino game. This is a game that you only play when you're at the casino. You're not supposed to play this game to have fun. You're not supposed to play this game to, make memories and stuff. I can't even do that. Even if I tried. I want to like this game. I want to have a respect for the 2K devs. But I can't. Because every year when I play this game, it is honestly trash. Every single time. And if anybody reaches out to me talking about, oh, it's just you. No, the game is good. This one is actually, I will slap you in your face. Do not come to me talking about like, oh, this game is, no. I would straight smack, okay? Not smack, smack you. I'm not hearing it that this game is good. You can't convince me that this game is good. I don't care about sales, numbers, none of that stuff. Guess what numbers that do matters? Them ratings. You can look up, let's just look up real quick. NBA 2K22, NBA 2K, all right, hold on. Oh, 86% of people on Google like this game. Oh, okay, that's nice. The 390 ratings at 3.3. Okay. Guys doing good so far on Google. But let's see on... okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and check out GameStops. Let's check out... where's Xbox? Xbox, IGN, Steam. They came out with this game on Nintendo also? Huh. Alright. And PlayStation. PlayStation 5. Okay. Alright, store. There we go. So, on Nintendo, they don't have a ratings. So, we are now exiting out of Nintendo. Whoa. Okay. Mostly negative on Steam. So that's, where the one website I always like to go to when I want to look up a video game's rating is Steam. Steam and IGN. Now, IGN, I feel like, it at times it can be, paid ratings, because there's been times where they've rated video games and I'm like, you guys, you must have like a new person playing the game or something, or somebody's getting paid. I highly doubt that you guys are, a good ratings for Madden. In that game, that Madden is not a good game. Not a good game at all. But mostly negative. Let's see why the ratings is mostly negative. So, if you like basketball but hate yourself more. This person put 21 hours into this game. One guy said, he just said, nah. Like, he just, NH, or NAH. He just said, nah. That's all he needed to say. One guy, he actually got this game refunded, but he said, I played it for 10 minutes and wanted to kill myself. Dang. Like, that's your community, 2K. Like, besides the people that's having a good experience on YouTube, besides the people, and who else? Like, that's honestly about it. Like, the big YouTubers, the ones that are probably getting the game for free, the one that's probably, they've invested money into, because I'm saying, if I was investing money into NBA 2K, and I was making all this money back, like, towards this time of the year and stuff, of course I'll be happy. What do I gotta be mad about? I am making money when this game releases. So that's, you guys, that'd probably be the only people that would be happy about it. And then there's this, that's a long review. Now, I ain't reading all that. So I'll read this one, and then after that, I'll look at some of the other ratings. But anyways, this guy said, I bought NBA 2K22 75th Anniversary Edition, which gave me 105 VC, which is the virtual credits. 105,000 VC. So so they go on to say, I created a player and started my career, and after doing so, I went straight to progression and spent the VC on attributes, which then increased my overall from a 60 to an 80. Next, I went to the neighborhood, was just wandering around, was trying to explore, and came across this door, which happened to be an elevator. I noticed they had led to different rooms, so I decided to join 2v2, 3v3 rooms, but in the midst of me trying to join, it gave me an error message or something like that and sent me to the main screen. I didn't make a big deal of it because I know the game is still new and still needs more work done to it. So I entered my career again, only to find out that it didn't save automatically, and my player was back at 60 overall, and I didn't have my VC. Do you know, like, that's why I'm like, 2K, you guys should honestly be on your knees thanking and praying up to the heavens, but thanking God that nobody has not pressed charges or taken you guys to court. I'm saying eventually it's going to get to that point in time. It is. Like, 100%. I do see that happening. I do see it eventually at some point in time. 2K is going to go to court. And it's either going to be a cease and desist, or it's going to be something where, well, not cease and desist, but it's going to be something where it's like, you guys need to shut your guys' stuff down until it's, until it meets its standards. Because I'm like, you guys keep releasing these 1-star, 2-star games thinking like, oh, okay, people are not liking that. They're not. So that's, I'm like, you guys honestly should be on your hands and knees thanking, okay, the God that you guys have not been, like, taken down and stuff. Because I'm saying, like, that's, yeah, IGN, I'm on IGN right now. They're all like, they gave last year's 2K a 6 out of 10. I'm like, yup. Ain't believing in that. Xbox, I think on Xbox when I last seen it was like 1 or 2 stars or something like that. And GameStop's, let's just open up that. PlayStation 5. Okay, those were the 3. Next gen also on Xbox. Alright, this is on GameStop's. No ratings for the PlayStation 4 version. No ratings for PlayStation 5, no ratings for Xbox One, and no ratings for Xbox Series X. Dang. And then on the PlayStation website, they haven't said anything. Maybe if I had like the my PlayStation or something, I possibly could check on there. But I'm like, bro, the game is trash. Like, it's garbage. I don't like it. And my thing, and I know people will probably ask, well, how would you want it to be fixed? Maybe by having it, okay, so instead of starting my character off on like, because that's honestly what a person, alright, so hear me out on this. I'm probably gonna make a video where I just talk on this part of it and stuff. So this is what needs to happen with NBA 2K. You need to have it where paying for your attributes and your skills, and then you gotta work your way up. Because my thing is this: if you have it where we're already starting off on like 80, 90 overall or something, instead of having it where we're in the dog water 60s, having it where we're a little bit higher up in the overall ratings, so it'd be easier to get badges. So we're not watching these videos on how to get badges easier, how to do this easier, how to become a better point guard, how to become a better shooting guard or small forward, whatever, you know. Like overall, just have it where we ain't got to put no money into that. Now, my, team or whatever, it's like, I know they have their whole, like, not crypto, but currency, virtual or VC in there, where you gotta keep continuously buying teams and all of that. Just overall, take all that stuff out. Take it all out. Because if we're paying full price for a video game, and on top of that, we're paying full price for it yearly, not like, every few years or when every new console comes out. No, we're paying for this yearly. So you need to just take that out. All of it. The whole thing. Because it doesn't even make any sense. We're putting more money into my teams and my players just for that stuff to get erased. Alright? And we gotta start all over again. So not feeling that at all. I'm like, so overall, take that out. The VC stuff, take it all out. Because that's honestly the only way that they are making their money. Because I'm saying there's people, where people are out here trying to find codes and stuff on Twitter or YouTube or whatever. And yeah, it's like, it ain't even worth it. It's either that or you need to have it where the game is free. Like every year, just be like, okay, just call it NBA 2K and the game is free. And then that's when we're like, okay, our money that we got saved up, we just use that for the cryptocurrency. Or, I don't know why I keep saying cryptocurrency, but the VC in the game and stuff. But it's one of the two. You guys decide. Otherwise, it's going to get to a point in time where we don't care what you guys do. We just going to stop playing the games. So I'm saying something needs to change with this game in order for it to be better. Because if this is going to be the same stuff every year, which it already has been, count your days, 2K. Honestly, legit, count your days. Because I promise you, okay, with everything that I got in me, if I have to be the one to take this game down, trust me, bro, I ain't got nothing but time. I've been wanting this moment to where I can just take down something that rightfully needs to be taken down. So if I have to be that person, bro, I will build up the best Avengers team of all times, and we'll just disintegrate 2K if I need to. If this is what's going to be the outcome every single time, I will do everything in my power to release the best edited videos of all times. If I got to promote this stuff on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, in order to get somebody's attention, bro, I will do whatever it takes. But this stuff, it has to end. It has to. Like this, to me, this is like this with this 2K, it's it. Something needs to change. Because y'all come out with another 2K and it's still the same crap. Like, I'm traveling to the 2K headquarters and I'm fighting somebody. I don't care who it is. I want to fight somebody at the 2K headquarters. So I'm saying something needs to change. Because what y'all got going on right now is not it. But anyways, okay, I feel a little bit calm after getting that, but I still got more in me. I'm saying I'll probably just do the video and stuff, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 36 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and it will knock $20 off your next purchase. Also, if you're purchasing anything from Epic Games, make sure you use my supporter creator code TMossBoss. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.